Television icon Denise Alexander dies at 85. Cause of death and last words revealed. May 13, 2025, Los Angeles, CA. The golden age of daytime television has lost one of its most enduring stars, Denise Alexander, a name synonymous with legacy, loyalty, and longevity on General Hospital, has passed away at the age of 85. Her family has confirmed she died peacefully from complications related to congestive heart failure. Known for her signature poise and emotional depth, Alexander spent more than 5 decades in front of the camera, capturing hearts and redefining the daytime drama landscape. Her final, touching words to loved ones before her passing were, "Don't grieve, celebrate. I've had a beautiful life, and I'm watching from above." From childhood prodigy to soap opera royalty. Born in New York City on November 11, 1939, Denise Alexander's foray into show business began earlier than most. With her father's involvement in radio and early television, she was practically raised in the studio. By 6, she was performing on radio. By 10, she was on national television. But it was her role as Dr. Lesley Webber on General Hospital, which she first stepped into in 1973, that etched her name into television history. As one of daytime's first female doctors, Alexander's portrayal brought intelligence, strength, and vulnerability to a role that defied stereotypes and gave generations of women a powerful role model. A life of commitment and creativity. Alexander wasn't just a performer. She was a storyteller in every sense. Colleagues often praised her professionalism, her mentorship of younger actors, and her quiet but impactful leadership behind the scenes. She collaborated with her late husband, television director Richard A. Calla, on several creative projects, particularly in photography and independent film. Despite her fame, Alexander stayed refreshingly grounded. She was known for sending handwritten thank you notes to fans and regularly volunteered for health and literacy causes across Los Angeles. The final chapter. According to family members, Alexander had been managing congestive heart failure for some time, but chose to keep her condition private. She remained active in her local theater community and enjoyed spending time with her stepdaughter, grandchildren, and close friends. On the morning of May 13th, she passed quietly in her sleep at home. She was reportedly lucid and joyful the night before, telling loved ones stories from her early career and revisiting her most iconic scenes. Her final words, according to her stepdaughter Elizabeth, were said with a smile. "Don't grieve, celebrate. I've had a beautiful life, and I'm watching from above." The community in mourning. The announcement of Alexander's passing sent ripples throughout the entertainment industry. Tributes poured in from co-stars, producers, and longtime fans. Denise wasn't just a performer. She was a pillar of General Hospital, said executive producer Frank Valentini. She embodied grace, strength, and humanity, both on screen and in real life. Jeannie Francis, who shared some of the most memorable storylines with Alexander as her on-screen daughter, expressed her grief. "Losing Denise is like losing a part of my own story. She was more than a co-star. She was family." A lasting legacy. Denise Alexander's contribution to television cannot be overstated. Her character helped normalize women in professional medical roles on screen, paving the way for more diverse and empowered female characters in daytime and primetime programming alike. Beyond acting, she was passionate about mentoring the next generation. She often told aspiring actors, "It's not just about performing. It's about listening, respecting the story, and finding the truth in every line." Alexander was also an advocate for underfunded arts programs in schools and served on several nonprofit boards throughout her life. Celebrating Denise. In accordance with her wishes, there will be no public memorial. However, the General Hospital team has announced a special tribute episode to air later this year. The hour-long special will feature highlights from Alexander's career, interviews with cast members, and a look back at the character of Dr. Lesley Webber, from her earliest days to her most dramatic returns. Fans can honor Alexander's memory by contributing to causes she cared about, such as women's health advocacy and arts education. Forever in our hearts. Denise Alexander once said in an interview, "The beautiful thing about daytime television is that you become part of people's families. You're with them during their lunch break, their sick days, their big moments." That statement rings more true than ever. For millions, she was more than a TV character. She was a comforting, constant presence. Her absence will be deeply felt, but her legacy is firmly imprinted in the hearts of fans and the annals of television history. Rest in peace, Denise Alexander. The light you brought to the screen will never fade. Would you like a YouTube description with hashtags, press release version, or social